All right, thank you for having me. My name is Michel Babin, founder and CEO of TechMed3D that we found in 2009. So since we are like 20 employees, we have close to 4,000 customers around the world in 55 countries. Basically, what we do, our mission is to democratize and de-dramatize the 3D scanning, and basically to scan human body, mostly human body part. So what we do. So that basically it. So we take scanners from 샤이닝, for instance, and we basically make it can provide consistency to customers like orthotic and prosthetic clinician. That's basically what we do. I would say tools are there since the 80s, but even with that, the customers in the market haven't grasped the need to work on this project because they're so, I'll say, comfortable with traditional method. In 2009, we had that idea to make it easy, to make that thing work. So that's why. So those type of customers are not technology savvy. They work with patient that has been hurt. So that's why they work with plaster, and this is how they work. So we want to make sure that our software is going to make it so easy. So then they're going to be able to use the scan data. From scan, they'll be able to use it as a kind of a hammer, like I used to say, to make sure they're going to provide consistency, speed, and more efficient product for the patient. This is what we do. So this is the basic of the. So in the future, right now, so this is what we have done. In the future now, what we're looking for is if we can make it faster, cheaper, easier, more consistent. That's the right way to go. So that's why when we talk about de-dramatize and democratize the 3D scanning, this is what we want to do. And this is what we do so far. The thing is, it's not a one recipe market. You know, you have the insoles market that they have special needs. You have the cranials market, which has special needs, a torso, which has special needs. And you can use the same tool for different application. So that's why it's kind of complex. So for us, I would say education and de-dramatization, that's the way to go. So that's why they just say, okay, you would like to go work with the prosthetic. So that's going to be a little bit how that thing works. And also based on, it's a mix of what the clinician think, what the capacity or willing to pay for that application, and what kind of environment that you work with. It's a little bit different if you work to a third country or to work with in a country like USA or Europe. So that's all those things need to be ready and make sure that the tool could work and adapt to their needs. So that's the key. It's a good question. I think that for all the manufacturers, let's say hardware company, I think 샤이닝 is the one that's more open to face the challenge. And when we provide 샤이닝 the needs, they come back. They come back with ideas that usually works. So that this is kind of a need. And also I think what I like about 샤이닝 is they have that opening to learn, opening to understand, and to collaborate, and to make that thing works. So that's why, you know, when I start many years ago, we had that, we said, well, okay, this is a good scanner, but have to be cheaper, more accurate and everything. And so we come up with the H. After that, you come to the a인스타. So all those things, you know, we perceive that you understand and you would like to help us to make sure that we be better in the market and be able to get more presence. So that's why, you know, 3D, 샤이닝3D is quite a good company to work with. I was here in 2009, I think it was here in 2017, and it's just amazing, you know, how big 샤이닝 is coming. It's I would say that how you grow is just amazing. It says just go around and make that tour here. It's wow. It's incredible the amount of investment that you do, and definitely that I don't see how somebody else is going to be better than you in that 3D scanning, quite frankly, because it's very important. It's very impressive what you've done over the last years. Yeah, well, I would say that the fact that we think that we're our place in the sun in that market. We want to make sure that we're going to be better, and we want to work with collaborators to make sure that the product, or let's say the service that we'll provide to the customers in various ways, which is the product, the service, the business model, going to be able to help the prosthetic and orthotic market to go digital. That's our goal, but we cannot do that alone. And this is where we need to go with collaboration. How can I say that? We're quite good to understand the need of the customers, but it's impossible to be specialist in everything, such as the hardware, such as the data, the collect data. So that's why we want to focus to what's the needs of the customer, how can we adapt all those technologies come up and be able to help them out. So that's why working with partners, with collaborators is really, really important. So that's the key for the future, quite frankly. Because if you think that you're going to be able to control everything, no, just focus on what you control. Let's focus on what the needs of the customer, understand the need of the market, and go forward. That's the key. And when you came to the H, that was a big change, because the evolution that you provide was so easy to scan. And this is why the customers that were not able to scan because the other scanner doesn't work. So with H, it works really well. And also we have another, let's say, customer that say, I cannot buy something close to $2,000. You see the Einstein is going to come up. And my God, that was a game changer there. And this is where you can see that we just like Einstein about like a year ago, something like that. So you can see that people try to work this out. It's not for all the application, but it's a freaking good step to move in the digital. And this is why those products can help a lot us to move from traditional to digital era. That's one thing. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
But we have a lot of customers, so that's why I want kind of customers to find. So that's for us. We just focus on market size and see that thing works. Like I said, your company, your vision, your drive is very, very impressive. It's I don't know how you're going to be able to keep up that trend, but it's very, very impressive. So definitely that we want to follow you, we want to work with you, and that's what will be good for you, for us, and for the market.